The following contest is a ladder match. Making his way to the ring.
You know, sometimes a superstar just has that look in his eye. And this is one of those times.
Colin, this one's going to be a real treat, Michael. And I know you feel the same way.
Yep, so does King.
And approaching the ring, from Perry, Oklahoma, weighing in at 275 pounds, he is a real American, Jack Swagger!
What a reaction from the WWE Universe! I can't hear myself think!
A lot of whispers backstage about whether or not this guy has what it takes to get the job done here tonight.
Oh, that's one way to make your lunch come back up. What's he gonna do here? What's he gonna do here? The momentum is with Brian Pillman, and he's moving this match forward in his favor quickly. Oh no, wait a minute, Cole, what's he gonna do here? Oh, that can't feel good.
Tell us your thoughts about Brian Pillman here.
When you have the amateur background that Jack Swagger has, you can pick any move as your finisher. Swagger's Patriot Lock is one of the most grueling submission moves an opponent can get locked in. Swagger's Patriot Lock can rip the tendons right off the bone.
We can talk about past accomplishments all we want, but this isn't your average match. This is all about climbing the ladder and grabbing that briefcase.
Jack Swagger taking advantage right now.
Uh-oh, the back of his head just bounced off the mat with that slam.
You ever notice Swagger almost looks happy when he has an opponent in the Patriot Lock? He hears his opponent yelling in pain, the crowd screaming for them to somehow break free, and Swagger has this warped smile on his face. He loves making people tap out. It's really sick.
Swagger with a beautiful counter.
You know, I hate to say it, but Swagger really can do it all in the ring. Cole, what's he got in mind? Jack Swagger spots the chance and takes it.
And he goes down hard. He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
I can't blame him. Keep it in the ring.
Wow, what a shot. Talk about battering someone. If there are many more of those, don't worry about the outcome of the match. Worry if we get a stretcher out.
Look out below. Look out.
Between his stints as a professional football player and his time spent in WCW, ECW, and WWE, Brian Pillman would have to be considered among the most accomplished athletes we've seen in a long time.
He is certainly a natural, Michael. Then on top of all of his God-given ability, you add to the fact he was trained by the legendary Stu Hart, and you've got yourself a true stud in Brian Pillman.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Twice as nice.
He's in big trouble.
Uh-oh, what's this? Brian Pillman is in all kinds of trouble. My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
Man, I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
John, it's that relationship with Stu Hart you mentioned earlier that made Brian Pillman such a perfect member of the Hart Foundation when the group were formed in 1997.
Quick thinking to avoid that. Oh, out of nowhere. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Oh! Cole, you mentioned Brian Pillman's involvement with the Hart Foundation earlier. But let's not forget that he was also a member of one of the greatest factions of all time, the Four Horsemen. When he gets going like this, there are few better. There may be Jack Swagger. What a crafty maneuver. He's having a seriously hard time getting back to his feet after that.
The city of Boston has played host to some of sports entertainment's greatest moments, including the night Stone Cold Steve Austin captured the WWE Championship from Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 14. Growing up in Perry, Oklahoma, Jack Swagger loved both amateur and professional wrestling. Swagger idolized wrestling legend Danny Hodge and the famed Dr. Death Steve Williams. Both greats helped Swagger on his journey to WWE. King, you have to give these.
Is it enough to put an end to this one? Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
There's no quit in these guys, but unfortunately,
I don't think there's any lengths that these superstars won't go to achieve victory here tonight.
As a standout at the University of Oklahoma, Jack Swagger was a two-sport star in football and wrestling. Ultimately, Swagger wanted to follow in the footsteps of two of his childhood heroes, the amazing Danny Hodge and the powerhouse Dr. Death Steve Williams. Brian Pillman showing some adversity right now. I'm not sure I can watch this.
What a shot. I don't know if I've ever seen a weapon used that sounded like it imploded.
Ow!
Ooh.
These superstars will do whatever it takes to win here tonight.
and again, Brian Pillman pours on the aggression.
Whoa, watch out. After a shot like that, you're going to be walking funny, talking funny. Heck, you'll probably be seeing funny.
King, before you brought up Jack Swagger being a two-sport star at the University of Oklahoma, Swagger actually earned a full scholarship for both football and wrestling. That's incredible at any level, but especially at an NCAA Division I school.
Yeah, you're right, Cole. Swagger started wrestling when he was 5 years old. He lived for competition. It's just that now his attitude on what's considered good sportsmanship has changed a bit. I don't know how much more damage he can take.
Back in the ring again.
Good. Keep it in the ring, guys. Back into the ring now.
Yeah, this is good. This is where the action needs to be.
Look at this. Just a little further. How tight is that briefcase locked in? Pull it. Pull it.
You know, King, I'm not so...
Come on, get it. Pull, pull. Oh, man, that briefcase is really locked in up there. How tight is that briefcase locked in? Pull it. Pull it.
And now it's he got it, and he wins.
Oh, finally.
He grabbed the briefcase.
What a win. Man, he's got to feel great. We may be looking at the match of the year.
Here's your winner. He is a real American, Jack Swagger.
And there's your winner of what may have been one of the most exciting ladder matches in recent memory.
These guys look like a couple of hosses going at it in there. Great match.
And that is it for Money in the Bank. Good night, everybody.